Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Bexar County Court at Law number 6 and the Bexar County Veterans Treatment Court. Today is our plea and motion to revoke probation docket. At this time, we're taking up State of Texas versus Jose A. Guevara, cause numbers 654070, 654071, 654072, and 654073. My understanding is that Mr. Guevara is going to enter pleas in cause number 654070 and 654071. And as part of the plea bargain, cause number 654072 and 073 will be taken into consideration. Representing Mr. Guevara is going to be Mr. Sharif Ghazawi. At this time, Mr. Guevara, I need you to identify a couple of signatures on documents in front of me. The first is entitled Defendant's Consent to Plea by Video Conference. And in both cause numbers 654070 and 654071, is this your signature on this document on each case, sir?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. And Mr. Ghazawi, is this your signature as attorney for Mr. Guevara on each of these cases?
It is, Your Honor.
Thank you. The next document I have to consider, Mr. Guevara, in each case is entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights and Court's Admonitions that purports to have your signatures on the back of each, effectively waiving certain constitutional rights you must waive in order to enter a plea before this court. In fact, sir, is this your signature on the back of each of these documents, both in cause 654070 and 654071?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. By signing these documents, are you telling me that you've had enough time to either read these documents or have them read to you in their entirety? If you had any questions about what was on these documents, those questions were answered to your satisfaction by your attorney, so that in signing these documents, you're telling me that you agree with and understand everything on these documents. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Ghazawi, as attorney for Mr. Guevara in both these cases, have you had enough time to go over these cases with him, and in your opinion, is he mentally competent?
Yes, Your Honor, to both questions.
Mr. Guevara, are you a United States citizen, sir?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And Mr. Ghazawi, has the state fully complied with discovery for you on both these cases?
It has.
Thank you. Okay, so Mr. Guevara, in cause 654070 to the charge of possession of dangerous drugs, how do you plead, sir?
No contest.
Is there an agreement for Mr. Guevara in 654070?
1/1, a $400 fine, but $200 of that is probated. Court costs, drug offender education program, an APSE course, regular UAs, and this will run concurrent with cause number 654071 and TIC cause number 654072 and 654073.
And Mr. Ghazawi, is that your understanding of the plea bargain in cause 654070?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Guevara, in cause 654070, the court accepts your plea of no contest to the offense of possession of dangerous drugs. I find you guilty. I assess 1 year in the Bexar County Jail, probated for 1 year, a $400 fine, probating $200 of that, plus court costs, DOEP course, APSE course, regular urinalysis tests. This case to run concurrent with 654071 and take into consideration causes 654072 and 654073, which are granted and they shall be dismissed. Anything further from the state of the defense in 654070?
Yes, Your Honor. We have a situation similar to the previous case of Mr. Hull, where there is a felony conviction dating from 92. So that signature really should be deleted on the form where he's stating he does not have a felony conviction. It probably needs to be signed simply to submit the form, but we do want to let the court know about that.
And is it a drug case or what kind of case is it?
No, it was an attempted murder case.
Okay. And do we know for a fact that Mr. Guevara was convicted of this offense?
Okay, Mr. Guevara, were you convicted in that case?
Yes, I was convicted and I did my time for it.
You went to prison, sir? How long did you go to prison for?
23 years.
Wow. Let's do this. Let's take a break and let me call my staff attorney, Ms. Bauman, who knows everything, and see if she can shed any light on this before we go any further, okay? Let's take a short break. Okay, can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Back on the record on cause 654070 and 654071, state of Texas versus Jose A. Guevara. My staff attorney, Ms. Bauman, says she feels very strongly that it can be done. What she requests is I go ahead and finish our 2 pleas and hold the pleas in abeyance and give her overnight to research it and do some checking on it. And the state can also do that, and the defense can also do that if they wish. She doesn't really think it's going to be a problem, but she thinks there's some way to do it where make sure that we cross our T's and dot our I's and we don't violate anything. So, state, is that okay with you?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. So, with the defense permission, Mr. Ghazawi, let's go ahead and finish the plea in 654071, at which time I will hold that one in abeyance also. And we possibly don't even have to come back on and do Zoom. If she said everything's okay the way it is, the defense has done their part and brought it up and raised it. You weren't trying to hide it or do anything sneaky. It might just be okay to do it that way, but I'll let Brooke tell us if we need to have another brief Zoom hearing to do something, we can certainly arrange that through Ms. Benavides. But in the meantime, I will have all this paperwork, but I will not submit it until we all get together and agree that there is a way to do this properly. Fair enough?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So back on the record, and call 654071, State of Texas versus Jose Guevara. Mr. Guevara, and 654071 to the charge of possession of controlled substance, PG3, less than 28 grams. How do you plead, sir?
No contest.
Is there a proposed agreement in 654071? And I'm guessing it's the same thing and just switching out the CC case numbers. Would that be accurate?
Correct, Judge.
And defense, do you agree?
Yes, Your Honor.
So in 654071, court accepts your plea of no contest to the offense of possession of controlled substance, PG3, less than 28 grams. I find you guilty. I assess 1 year in the Bexar County Jail, probated for 1 year, a $400 fine, probating $200 of that, plus court costs, DOEP, APSE, regular urinalysis test, run concurrent with 654070, and that should take care of it. Anything further from the state or the defense on Mr. Guevara and 654071?
Nothing further, Judge.
Okay.
Your Honor, only that Mr. Guevara has been unemployed for some time, so if the court could grant him a little relief on court costs, that would be appreciated.
Sure. Mr. Guevara and every other defendant in Bexar County Court at Law Number 6 has the minimum supervisory fees allowed by law, which is $25 a month.
Thank you.
Okay. So, Mr. Guevara, thank you for your assistance, sir. Stand by, and your attorney will get back with you tomorrow. We'll have a finite answer for you tomorrow. Once again, I think there's a way to do it. We just have to find out how that is. Okay? Thanks, y'all, for being candid and letting us know that there might be a problem. So, Pat, do you have contact information on Mr. Ghazawi?
Yes, yes.
All right. As we find something out, we'll give you a call. And state, once again, if you find something out, we can either Zoom in, or the state and defense can just talk to each other on the phone and tell each other what they found out. That's all good. Okay? We'll talk to you all tomorrow. Thank you. Y'all are dismissed. And Mr. Gomez, are you making any grounds on what we're trying to do here? Uh-oh, I lost him.
Okay, let's see what happens. I've been losing internet and stuff as well, so.
You know, we haven't had any problems doing all this until recently, and then everything's gone to heck in a handbag.
Though I'm glad that it's worked, Your Honor, where you're not breaking up. That helps.
I'm at a different computer, but
I
I bought
know.
that.